single day. I'm gonna make something great.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a mom tag. I got this idea from one of my YouTube friends named Brooklyn Harders. I will link her channel below. Definitely check her out. She's also a mom vlogger, lifestyle kind of thing, does some cleaning videos and things like that. And sorry, I'm looking at my son. So she did this video a few days ago, and I thought it would be a good video to do now, just so you can learn a little bit about me. So they're like, the questions are like, have you ever kind of questions. So I just figured I'm a mom to 2 little ones, so I may as well do this. So I'll go ahead and get started. Number 1 is, have you ever Febreezed or body sprayed a dirty clothing item and worn it? So if I did, it was like back in junior high or high school, because I'm a clean freak and that just grosses me out. Like, especially if you sweat in something. I mean, I guess it's different if you wear something for an hour or two, you know, and put it back on, but I don't think you would need to Febreze it if you only wore it that long. So no, definitely not. Like I said, if I did, it was back when I was like a teenager. So no, not me. Number 2, have you ever thrown clothes in the dryer to avoid ironing them? All the time. So it's not really to avoid ironing them, it just kind of works. If you spritz some water on the wrinkles and throw it in for like 10 minutes or whatever, it gets the wrinkles out. I have a few items that get wrinkly that need ironed, but for the most part, it's mostly Zach's like his nice work shirts, his button downs. And a lot of times he will just hang them in the shower, like not in the shower, but while he's in the shower, he'll take like a steamy shower and hang it in the bathroom, and that usually helps get the wrinkles out too. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot we have to iron. We do have an iron that I've used, but for the most part, Max, you can come say hi, bud.
I don't.
Okay. For the most part, we don't iron too much. Have you ever thrown a dish or Tupperware away to avoid washing it? I don't think I have. So I know some things like restaurant items, or you have really cheap Tupperware, and if it gets really gross, yeah, I probably have. But like my regular Tupperware, I would just wash it. I don't know. So cheap stuff, yeah. I'm not one of those people who keep every like cheap Tupperware you get from like restaurants and stuff and saves it. Too much clutter. Number 4, have you ever let the kids win a game so it could be over already? Not for that reason. I've definitely let them win like at board games and stuff just because it makes them happy, but I've never done it to get it over with, if that makes sense. But I definitely have let them win. And if you don't know, I probably should have said this before, but I have a 3-year-old son and a 5-year-old daughter. So a lot of these questions will pertain to them. Number 5, have you gone longer than 24 hours without bathing? The only time I shower every single morning. Some nights I do, but I'm one of those people who have to get up and shower in the morning because it helps wake me up and I'm in a better mood and I'm not crabby. So the only time that I've gone over 24 hours is when I got a spray tan. And that was only one time. That was 2 summers ago. I got it before we went to the beach. And you can't shower for... Oh, wait, I take that back. There's been a few times. So one time spray tanning because you can't shower for a certain amount of time after it was more than 24. And then the last 2 times I had my hair done, she told me if you wait at least 48 hours to wash your hair, that the color stays better. So that time I went 2 days, but I used dry shampoo. So, and I didn't go like work out or anything, but I'm definitely someone who has to shower every single day. Number 6, have you ever told a child to pee on themselves while potty training? So at first I thought this question was really odd because why would you ever have a kid pee on themselves? Because that's just a mess for you. But if this means like while you're trying to potty train a child, if they're in their pull-up, have you ever had them just pee on themselves instead of taking them to the potty? I have done that only when we're either in the car and they have to go really bad and we're not stopping anytime soon, or if we're out somewhere like Disney, for example, when we went almost 2 years ago. My daughter was 3.5, I think, and we had her in a pull-up during the day so we wouldn't have to keep stopping and going in all the Disney bathrooms because I'm a germaphobe, like I said before, so she had a pull-up on just for that reason. So I have had them go in their pull-ups while we're potty training, but they always know and they always ask. But it's not like something I do all the time. But had them pee on themselves just because, no. Number 7, have you ever told a child later, later, later until it never came? Absolutely. Every single parent is probably guilty of this. Like they'll ask you to do something in the middle where you're doing something else and you say, man, maybe later. But most of the time I'm like, maybe later. If it is something we're definitely going to do that I say later, we do it. But usually it's like something I'm like, maybe. But I'll usually say maybe later. Here's Max. He's my little shadow. But yeah, I say later all the time, don't I? Do I tell you maybe later? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Have you ever bought food and pretended that you made it? No. No, if I buy food to bring to someone's house, they always know that I'll joke about it like, oh, I should have said I made it, but I've never lied and said I made something when I just bought it. We're almost done here. Number 9, have you ever worn pajamas or a robe out of the house? Not in a long time. The last time I did that was when I was in college. All the time. So I worked at Kroger Pharmacy while I was in nursing school, and where I went to high school and everything was a really small town. So like when I would be studying at home and I'd be in pajama pants and I needed to run to Kroger to grab something like ice cream or just something like to get you through studying or dinner or whatever, I would go all the time just in my pajama pants because I knew everyone there and I was really comfortable. Now, gosh, no, I would never go out in my pajama pants. Sweatpants, leggings, maybe, but not like to go shopping or anything like that. Where am I at? Okay. Number 10, have you ever fed your kids cereal or noodles for dinner? What do you think, Max? Have you ever had noodles for dinner?
Yeah.
Yes. Cereal, they're not huge on. Hannah will do cereal when she's in the mood for it, and Max just likes it dry. He likes the cinnamon life just dry usually. But noodles, we do all the time. But usually they always ask for veggies with it too, so that makes me feel a little better. But like especially butter noodles or spaghetti with sauce, all the time we do noodles. Definitely guilty of that. My kids are a little picky about eating, so if they're eating, I'm happy. And number 11, last question, have you ever forgot about the tooth fairy? No, only because my kids have not lost their teeth yet. Not to say, I mean, I feel like since I had kids, my mind is like, I forget stuff all the time. So it's bound to happen, but as long as Zach remembers, although he has a bad memory too. So it might happen, but it hasn't yet. So no. So that is all of the questions. I'm actually going to tag my friend Andrea here on YouTube. I've grown really close to her and some other girls in the past few months since I started doing this, and I'm going to tag her. Her channel name is Andrea Shenanigans. I'll tag her or link her channel below too. Check her out. She's going to do this video as well. Same exact questions. Check her out. She is a mama to a little boy who I believe is 1 and does a lot of like just lifestyle, motherhood, lots of good cooking videos. So check her out. Check Brooklyn out as well. So I hope you enjoyed this. Get to know a little bit more. It's just a fun little thing to do. And come here. Want to say bye?
Bye.
I hope you enjoyed this. And thanks so much for watching.
Every single day